Piano teachers teach your students the ghost bar or an imaginary bar. What is that? It's an imaginative bar that we give to our students to prepare them for the time signature and for the tempo, the speed, and the character of the whole counting of the rhythm of a piece. This ghost bar is also very important because it gives momentum to your students, even when they practice at home, and especially when they have a concert or an exam. This helps very, very much when you give 1 or 2 bars. You teach them how to count inside of them, that time signature that they have to count, in the tempo that they need to count when they already have to perform a piece. Because then it's not like all of a sudden they have to start playing from the first bar and this is a shock. Their organism inside is already getting used to, and it's much easier. You're making the transition to the start, which is always difficult, much easier. So here we have 4 quarters. We're going to give this ghost bar with 4 beats. And I'm going to give it with the same speed, the same tempo that I want to play this first phrase of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you have a piece with 3 quarters, you can give 2 bars because then the bar becomes shorter. Let's say the Danube Valse, which the second bar is a little bit half ghost, half real, because it's going to have, on the 3rd beat, it's going to have the beginning of the melody. So, the Auftakt. Let's see the 3 quarters. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, etc. So the first bar plus 2 more beats is our ghost, and the 3rd beat was already our reality. 1, 2. You can even count it with your students, especially the younger ones, a little bit, a little bit in a ghosty voice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Then I changed my voice because it becomes reality. The ghost is already, let's say, we turn on the light and it disappears. 2 quarters, like if we have Jingle Bells, which is a fast song, and 2 quarters is even shorter. Give 2 bars to give this momentum. Don't give just 1 because it's going to be like a shock. Like 1 and 2 and... No, give 2 bars. 1 and 2 and 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 1 and 2 and... If you have more advanced or older students that play it very, very fast, because they like to play it fast, they're teenagers, give 4 bars. 1 and 2 and 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 1 and 2. Actually, you're not going to count it with ants. You're going to count it 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or in a ghost voice, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is how you give momentum for the rhythm and the correct counting and the tempo to your student. Use ghosts.